With his explosive start to the season, Erling Haaland right now is on pace to shatter his Premier League record of 35 goals. He is currently on 14 goals in 11 games, a pace that will make him score 48 goals in the Premier League alone by the end of the season, if he does not get injured, obviously. And with his record-breaking goal scoring and the fact that the team around him is arguably the weakest since Pep's first season at Manchester City, it's time to discuss the season Erling Haaland is currently having and the potential what it could lead to. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Brahim of Basement Ballers. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go look at the links down below for all of our platforms. Without further ado, let's discuss Erling Haaland. Now, it is no secret that the Manchester City squad right now is arguably the weakest it's been since Pep has first arrived. Many players like Grealish, Mahrez, Laporte, Sterling, Julian Alvarez, De Bruyne, just to name a few, have all left the club since Erling Haaland's been at Manchester City. But right now he has them fighting for the Premier League. They're currently 4 points behind Arsenal, currently 4th in the Champions League group stage. And right now, they are looking relatively good. They obviously beat Liverpool over the weekend 3-0. In the Champions League, they're looking good. But arguably, this team should not even be as good as what it's showing right now. In the Premier League alone, Erling Haaland has 14 goals. His second best goal scorer on the team is not even a teammate. It is own goals with 2. Everyone else either has 1 goal or 0 goals. That just shows the level of impact he is having on this team. So let's get into why this season is shaping up to be his best ever season in professional football to this day. Now, when he joined Manchester City in the 22-23 season, that team was stacked with elite creators such as De Bruyne, Gundogan, Phil Foden, just to name a few. Right now, the team's best creator, you could say is Foden, but you could also say is Reinders or maybe Cherki. But Cherki has not played much since he's arrived due to injury. Reinders is still a new signing from Serie A. And Foden has had a relatively hard time the last season or two in Manchester. So what's making this season even more special compared to others is that Haaland is having to carry this team single-handedly. What makes this season so special? Haaland is used to having elite creators behind him. When he first joined the club, he had players like De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Gundogan, just to name a few. De Bruyne has obviously left to Napoli. Gundogan has gone off back to his homeland of Turkey. Phil Foden has struggled in the last year or two in a Manchester City shirt, and Bernardo Silva has been on a rapid decline since their Champions League win in 2023. What makes it different this year is that Haaland is having to literally carry this team all by himself. Right now, he is on 14 goals in the Premier League. The next highest goal scorer in the Premier League is Igor Thiago of Brentford with 8 goals. So already 11 games into the season, and Haaland has 6 more goals than the next best player. The fastest start any player has had in the Premier League currently belongs to Erling Haaland. With his 14 goals in 11 games right now, the only player who comes close to him is Les Ferdinand of Newcastle back in the 95-96 season when he scored 14 goals in 12 appearances in the Prem. Haaland right now, on top of being Man City's best player and elite goal scorer, is also taking on more of a leadership role. Pep Guardiola, speaking on this right before the Club World Cup, stated, quote, "He knows the environment, the players, how we live. If he stays longer, he'll be one of the captains. That's normal. His impact has been incredible." Haaland himself has also taken to a leadership role, saying on September 14th during the international break, quote, "Many important players have left, so the new signings have to step up. And those of us who have been here longer must take more responsibility. I have to lead the team and help newcomers adapt." And Haaland's leadership is showing right now amongst the Man City players. Only some of them have been at the club for longer than 3 years. Players like Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, Gvardiol, Foden, and John Stones. However, a lot of those players have either been injured in and out of the lineup or are relegated to a bench role because they are declining. Players like, for example, John Stones, players like Rodri, who's been battling plenty of injuries since that Ballon d'Or cursed him last year. And Haaland right now is having to take up a bigger leadership role in the sense that he is showing what he's doing on the pitch. As mentioned earlier, he has 14 goals in the Premier League. His second best teammate has one, and that is spread between 6 different players amongst the squad. So Haaland is directly contributing to at least 50% of Man City's goals in all competitions. Now, having said all of this, what do we think is going to happen this season and in the future? Well, as of this season, Haaland's goal-scoring record is off the charts. If he can lead this Man City squad to any major trophy, i.e. a Premier League or a Champions League, then he's in firm contention for the Ballon d'Or, and I think he would deserve that Ballon d'Or. Right now, this Man City team is not blessed with much quality. Yes, there is quality there, but as raw, unproven quality or players who have not yet played for a long time in the Premier League. Right now, at his current goal-scoring rate, he is on pace to potentially be the greatest goal scorer of all time, even surpassing players like Ronaldo. On top of shattering records and his elite goal scoring, Haaland right now is currently leading this new Man City team to a new era. Pep Guardiola has made it no secret that he intends to retire in a couple seasons, and Haaland has 7 years left on his 9-year contract that he signed back in 2023. So not only is he a player for them now, but he's also going to lead them to a new era of Manchester City football. And if he continues goal scoring at this rate, he might even end up as the greatest goal scorer of all time.